Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Haley, and here with me today is my husband.
Hello.
TJ. So we're gonna be doing the boyfriend tag today, but really it's the husband tag because he's my husband the last 8 months. So basically I'm just gonna be asking you some questions.
All right.
Okay?
Sounds good.
And I think you got this. Where did we meet?
There's two answers to that. We did meet at Panda Express where I was working at the time in like 2004. No.
I don't even know the year. 11?
11? Yeah, maybe 11. And then we also officially met and actually had more of a in-depth conversation at a sushi restaurant called Osen Sushi. Shout out.
Which does not exist anymore.
Yeah, it does.
What?
They moved across the street.
I thought they closed.
Well, then,
Are they still named the same thing?
welcome to small town Hawaii, folks.
Yeah, we have this conversation quite often, actually. Are they still open? Okay. Where was our first date?
Our first date.
Yes.
Did we go and watch Percy Jackson?
Mm-hmm. The second one.
I don't think we ate. I think we just went to the movies.
Yeah, we did. We just went to the movies. Came and picked me up. My dad was terrified. And now, look at that dad.
And now our dad loves me.
Yeah, my dad loves him. What was your first impression of me? Do you remember?
The same thing, I think, still. She's a sweetheart. Yeah, just an all-around good person.
When did you meet the family?
Well, technically, she has a Portuguese family, so I haven't met them.
I have a really big extended family.
Big extension. I mean, I met your mom at Panda once. I don't really remember.
Yeah, you met my mom.
First.
Well, the same time you met me.
Yeah.
Technically, you met my mom. And then you met my dad. We were going to go to a play in Hilo, and we stopped by my dad's house because he needed help with lifting some stuff. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Yeah, so that was the first time we met my dad. Do I have any weird obsession? If so, what?
What we're doing right now, folks. Okay? Her whole makeup thing, kind of an obsession. Diet Cokes
That's true.
and Gilmore Girls.
Oh, that's another one.
Yeah.
I'm still thinking of one more.
And one more? We don't count that.
If you want to know the longest running one, it has definitely been Gilmore Girls.
For sure.
Because I've been watching that since I was like 12 years old. How long have we been together?
7 years.
6. Just over 6.
Yeah, going on 7. I round up, you round down.
But it was 6 in May. This is June.
I was 7.
Do you have a tradition with me? Do we have a tradition?
We do. Summer is Harry Potter, which we are the exception to the rule. Everyone watches it during the winter because it's, for some odd reason, Christmas, which...
It takes place. A lot of it takes place in fall, winter.
Yeah. So, but we watch it every summer. It's just kind of the start of summer.
We're almost on number 5.
5. We'll watch that tomorrow. Every Sunday after church, poke. If you don't know what poke is, or if you do, Hawaii has it better. Poke bowls.
Oh yeah, I love poke bowls. Especially spicy ahi. What was our first road trip?
First road trip went from Seattle all the way down to Hollister, California.
Yep. In one day.
In one day. 15 and a half, 16-hour drive.
He did that whole thing because I can't drive on freeways because I'm from Hawaii, the Big Island.
She can, she just chooses not to.
I could, but I haven't ever driven on a freeway. Fun fact.
Good trip.
Oh yeah, super fun. That was really fun. Also, I feel like I've heard this great advice, and I feel like it's true. If you want to know if you're going to work out with someone, go on a trip with them. What was the first thing that you noticed about me?
Well, obviously, if you look at somebody, probably be their facial, features. But again, that she was a nice person.
I remember first thing I noticed about you is how handsome you are. I really did.
Get it from my mama.
I was so nervous when I met him. What is my favorite restaurant?
Bubba Gums.
That's true. For purely nostalgia purposes.
Since we don't have our Bubba Gums, I would say that our favorite one would be Foster's Kitchen.
Yeah, that's true. Foster's Kitchen, shout out.
Yeah, she's an ambiance and a food kind of person.
We have 2 on the Big Island.
That we do.
So. What do we argue about the most?
I don't really argue.
We don't argue that much.
If we're gonna argue about something, it's probably politics.
I was also gonna say politics. We don't totally see... I think we agree on a lot of the most important things, but we don't see eye to eye on everything.
But in the grand conclusion of things, we get to the same conclusion. We just have kind of different ways of getting there.
Thinking about it. And I feel like it's good. We kind of challenge each other to think about things in different ways and from different perspectives. Who wears the pants in the relationship?
I just had this conversation yesterday with some friends.
You did? And what did you say?
When it comes down to it, I'm so laid back that I just let her make decisions more or less because I'm just so easygoing. Yeah.
Well, I also feel like neither of us would ever just make an executive decision and be like, we're doing this without talking to the other person. Because if you did that, I would be really upset. And I think vice versa.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, if we've talked about it before and you're like, this is this.
We would always talk about it.
For sure.
I think that's the main. And I think I've heard other people say this recently too, is like, I don't think we're 50-50. I think we're both 100%. And it's kind of like, especially lately, like, I'm not feeling it today. Like, this is as much as I can give. And then the other person just kind of knows, like, okay, I'm going to be helping to make up for some of it today, if that makes sense.
Stuff's got to get done.
Yeah, our own 100%, whatever that is.
Whatever, yeah.
Sometimes our 100% is 50%, and that's okay. If I'm watching TV, what am I watching?
Well,
I don't really watch.
She doesn't really
live
watch
TV.
Not live
much.
TV, not at all. I mean, if she's watching live TV, if you're talking live TV, she's watching sports with me.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Basically, because that's the only time we actually...
Or like Grey's Anatomy is one of the few...
Yeah, that's not even a live thing though.
Yeah, I watch it on Hulu like the next day.
It's probably the Braun family.
See, yeah, I was going to say it's not even TV, it's YouTube.
Not, it's YouTube. She's watching the Brauns. She's watching Jessica Braun. Shout out.
He also likes watching their vlogs.
I do.
Especially Vlogmas. We're big fans.
You're very fan.
What is one food I don't like?
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes is true.
Topanga.
What drink do I order when we go out to eat?
Probably, it all really depends on a restaurant.
And it depends on if I'm actually drinking alcohol, which I don't drink alcohol that much.
Yeah, but
I kind of have to be in the right mood.
When you say a drink, I would assume that it was an alcoholic drink.
Yeah, I guess if it was an alcoholic drink.
Her new thing's martinis. Lychee martinis.
Lychee martinis.
Lychee martinis.
But then if it was an alcohol, what would it be? If it was an
alcohol, it's Sprite or Diet Pepsi.
Yeah, or Dr. Pepper.
Or Diet Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Which most places don't have.
Right.
Step your games up.
What size shoe do I wear? You always get this wrong. No pressure.
It is a 7.
8.5.
See, I always downside.
What is my favorite kind of sandwich?
Favorite kind of sandwich? Turkey.
Yeah.
Oh, can I cuss on here?
I'll probably cut that out.
Oh, sorry. Follow the young ones. Yeah, turkey. Some lettuce. Maybe some mustard. No, not mustard. Sorry, maybe some mayonnaise. But not a lot of mayonnaise. Yeah, I'm a little plain Jane and picky. I also really love, though, the Subway for breakfast. Their egg and cheese or
breakfast sandwiches. I like McGriddles too, but I'd say I like the Subway ones better. They're so good. On the flatbread.
No, on the flatbread. I've never had a flatbread.
Flatbread. The flatbread's good. Get the flatbread, egg and cheese, American cheese, toasted, some lettuce, olives, bell peppers, and ranch. It's a perfect breakfast sandwich. I don't like any meat in it. Not that I don't eat meat, but he doesn't like it. Okay, what was your question for them?
Is a hot dog a sandwich? Leave it in the comments.
Comment below if a hot dog is a sandwich. I say no. What do you say? You're going to wait to see what they say?
I don't really know. I don't really have a dog in this fight.
A dog. Hot dog. What is one talent I have?
She sings.
I do like to sing.
She can sing.
What would I eat every day if I could? A lot of things.
She'd probably have a donut every day if she could. I mean, you can.
Every day sounds like a lot.
It's a lot, sure.
I just ate 2, and I'm like,
Sure though.
None for another week.
She could eat my mashed potatoes every day.
I was gonna say potatoes in general. Potatoes of all kinds.
Yeah.
French fries. Baked potatoes.
McDonald's French fries. She probably could eat them every day.
Yeah. Oh, I love potatoes.
Yeah.
What is my favorite cereal? Yeah, we don't have it that often, but I do have a favorite.
Oh, it's Captain Crunch. The berries.
Yes! Crunch berries. Those are my favorite. What is my favorite music?
I don't know. Pop. I mean, is that what Taylor Swift is? And
yeah,
Selena
she's
Gomez.
pop now.
Yeah.
I like a lot of different types of music, though, but I'd say pop is probably my favorite. But even Taylor Swift has lots of different types of genres. She's done all kinds of stuff.
She's still pop. No offense to her.
Yeah, probably pop. I also like country pop.
Like all the other blondes in the world. Morgan Wallen. He was on The Voice.
Yes, I told you this before. I like Morgan Wallen, but I don't like him as much as other people do. He's alright. Like, I would go Sam Hunt over Morgan Wallen any day of the week. Oh, I also really like Russell Dickerson, too.
Dan and Shay.
Dan and Shay. Yeah, I like country pop.
That was our dance to them at our wedding.
Yeah, we danced to Dan and Shay at our
I heard
wedding.
it yesterday, actually.
Aww. What is my favorite sports team?
Well, since she really doesn't watch sports unless she's watching it with me, you root for, I would say, your favorite thing would probably be the Warriors.
Yeah.
Because we watched the finals a few times together in Seattle.
And I actually, out of all the sports, I mean, basketball and hockey would probably be the ones that I like the most.
But that was, you wouldn't give them the time of day.
No.
You wouldn't give them the time of day.
I wouldn't even know the teams if it weren't for him.
So
what is my eye color?
Well, when you look into her eyes, you really can't tell because I feel like they suck your soul in. They're beautiful. But they're a dark brown.
Who is my best friend?
Me.
That's true.
Katie. It would be Katie Richards. Miss Catherine.
But I do have, I mean, all my best friends basically were my bridesmaids. So I had 6 bridesmaids. Yeah, I had 6. I have 6 really, well, 2 of them are my sisters. So I have 4 really close friends.
Yeah, I mean, we're adults, so you really have best friends now. I mean,
I feel like you do.
You just kind of have a group of friends.
Yeah, I feel like some people really do. And so, fun fact. My best friend from childhood, Katie, who he's referencing, we met when we were 13 or 14. She might have been 13, I was 14. And she married one of his best friends. And they met through us. So, it's kind of cool. And they live right down the street. But we don't see each other that often. Adult life gets in the way, unfortunately.
Very, very true. We're all working really hard.
I feel like it's hard because Clay and I feel like are the only ones with a really set schedule of having like weekends off.
Yeah.
But then Katie and TJ, it's like
food industry.
Yeah. So not that you never know, because Katie has pretty much set days off, but they're not Saturday and Sunday like mine and Clay's.
Yeah, and mine's relatively set unless I have like different private events and stuff.
But you have been having a lot. Yeah. No, but it's good.
Shout out to Paniolo Sunset Dinner.
Oh yeah, if you ever come to the Big Island,
come check us out.
Paniolo
Sunset Dinner.
Paniolo, the name. It's so many adjectives, you guys. Paniolo Barbecue Sunset Dinner.
Put the link in the below.
Yeah, I'll put the link below. It's at Kahua Ranch. It's very beautiful. Fun fact, I feel like I just need to brag. If you know the Family Fun Pack here on YouTube, they came to his event and it was very cool because they are very big YouTubers and they were such a nice, fun family.
Oh, they're a great family.
Super fun. So
great.
And they actually vlogged about going to the event too. So if you watch that was his event, which is pretty cool. What is something you do that I wish you didn't?
It's a long list, you guys.
No, it's not.
Probably swear. I kind of swear like a sailor, and I tend to not read the crowd.
He's, I feel like normally you're pretty good. He sometimes doesn't know his audience, or he thinks they'll be okay, and then it's clear maybe they weren't okay with it.
I just don't care. It's pretty much what it is.
I don't know. I feel like for the most part though, you're pretty good with that. Mine is it's the pet peeve that I have.
That I do?
Yeah, but you're not the only one in my life that does it.
She can't stand the TV on when she's on the phone. Even if you are sitting on the couch watching TV first and she comes into the room with her phone call.
No, to be fair though, and again, it's not just him. My dad is notorious for this too. Like, it's not even just me on the phone. Like, his dad will call him and he'll be watching sports and he'll just leave it on really loud. And I'm like, how can you even hear him? And I really think I have a hard time multitasking, so even if like we're talking during a movie with people, I feel like I have to pause the movie because I can't focus on what the person is saying. I just am not good at Where am I from?
She is from Puna, Hawaii.
If you know the Big Island. Actually, not even just the Big Island. It's funny talking to people from outer islands and you tell them you're from Puna and they're like, oh, you're from Puna.
Eyes light up. Every time I tell someone that I'm from Pahoa, they're like, I went to Pahoa High School. Are you okay? I'm like, yeah, it's not. Like,
it's not what you think.
It's not
guys.
what it like. Yeah,
it's not what you think.
It's a jungle. It's great.
Yeah, we love Puna.
We love Puna.
We love Puna.
My town.
What kind of cake would you bake me on my birthday?
Well, this little cake that I like to call a Dutch apple pie.
Yeah, that's true. Not the biggest fan of cake.
No, me neither. I would definitely be a more of a pie, like a fruit pie kind of person.
Dutch apple pie, or like big fan of pumpkin pie when it's that time of year.
My pumpkin pie cheesecake.
Yeah, I think I'd go cheesecake over regular cake too.
Yeah, pumpkin pie cheesecake.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
You don't know?
Now you do. Now you know.
I do.
Do I play any sports?
If we had a Wii, she would. No, she does not.
Do they still make Wiis?
I don't know. They don't make a Nintendo 64, but we got one of those.
I don't think they make Wiis anymore.
But we can get one. No, she does not play any sports. She is not athletically inclined.
Not really.
So, yeah.
I do enjoy working out to a certain extent. It has to be what I like to do. Like, I love doing the MK Fit, like, dancing videos, who I also love. And, like, I'll run a mile. And actual sports, no. I feel like that's my biggest regret from high school, is that I didn't play a sport. I was the only one. I went to a really small school. I only had 19 classmates my senior year, or 18. And on the yearbook page for sports, I was the only one not on it, and I felt really awkward and embarrassed, because I did like mock trial and student council, but I didn't actually do a sport, and I wish that I did, because even Katie, again, my best friend we were talking about, did bowling.
Yeah, I did play sports though.
Yeah. What sports did you play?
I played baseball. I played a little bit of basketball. I just played basketball, and then I stopped, and then I got back into it in high school, but I only got to play 1 year.
No,
The high school that I went to, which was not as small as hers, but still one of the smaller schools on the island, didn't have a baseball team. So,
fun fact: his sister and I went to the same school, and she was 1 year ahead of me, and I knew her, but I didn't know him, and I met him later, and then found out that he was related to this girl that I went to school with. What can I spend hours doing? I will always say, though, I am a person who I will wake up before everyone early so that I'm done on time, right? You hardly ever have to wait for me to. Especially if other people are around too, like family, like Christmas morning or something.
yeah.
I always wake up before everyone else because I like to put on makeup, and I know like it's not fair to have other people waiting for me. Yeah, so I'll wake up at like 5, and then my makeup's done and everyone wakes up. They're like, what the heck? Okay, are you ready for the last question? If I could live anywhere, where would it be?
Right here in this little condo, where nothing would change.
Right here.
Actually, no, things would change, but she could fit the size family that she wants and everything that she could and dreams about right here in this little condo.
I don't like change, and I feel like obviously we're gonna have to move out of this condo someday. We own it, but like I'm so nostalgic, and I'm like, we like fell in love in this condo, kind of.
And I'm like, we can light the couch on fire. I don't care. I don't get attached to things.
At least not our love.
Yeah, well, our love's always on fire. But
yeah, I mean, it's true. I mean, I think definitely this town or the town adjacent where we could have space for kids, but also like if my YouTube journey continues, like to have a dedicated space for that would be really cool.
You do have that.
I do have that now. I'm very lucky, but once we have a child, again, not pregnant, I would not have that, and I would have to figure out where I would film, so, which wouldn't be hard. It'd probably just in the living room. That's it. Thanks for being in my video.
No problem, my love. Anytime.
Thank you guys for watching.
Aloha.
If you enjoyed this video, I hope that you will subscribe, and if you're already subscribed, I hope you'll hit the notification bell so you get notified when I upload new videos, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.